Hi, I'm TK Trinidad, and this is Larry Pena, Manager of Corporate Safety for Southern California Edison. So with the holidays right around the corner, what tips do you have for customers doing with cords?
Well, with regard to cords, always take a good inspection. You want to make sure that you don't use cords that can cause you injury. Take a look for anything that's frayed or any missing insulation. If you notice it's gone or it's ever questionable, get rid of it immediately. And if you're ever using these around trees, especially if they're around power poles, don't ever be tempted to throw any type of Christmas decoration or extension cords up and around your trees. It's very dangerous.
And then also one question about that, duct tape is not a good idea either.
Duct tape is not a good idea. It's great for a lot of great things, but not necessarily electrical.
And now as far as lighting, what do you have for our customers?
Well, with lighting, it's always tempting to use these devices because you can plug so many things into them. The problem is that they're really not rated for this type of use. And what it's going to do, it's going to cause an overload of your circuits and potentially cause a fire or worse. So never do that. And if you're using extension cords and you notice it has a 3-prong cord, make sure that it's not cut off. These are designed for your protection. Sometimes people are tempted to cut off this part of the cord because it's easier to use in some of the older homes and businesses.
And then as far as lighting the Christmas trees, and how should we put up lights?
Well, we always say never ever use a staple gun directly onto your Christmas decorations. The reason for that is that it can compromise the insulation, or it can actually cause fraying, and we don't want anybody to be injured. We don't want to have an electrical short. What we recommend is to use a zip tie. Use the zip tie to actually create that connection to whatever it is that you're going to be affixing your decorations to, and then staple the zip tie portion to maybe your home or whatever it is that you're trying to decorate. This prevents it from actually causing an abrasion or a short circuit, which could lead to an accidental shock or worse.
Now, as far as putting lights up on posts outside or outdoor lighting, what are your suggestions?
Well, first of all, we always say never ever fix anything to a utility pole. And if you have to use outdoor lighting, there are some great devices out there on the market that enable you to actually install your decoration without using zip ties, without using staples or nails. These are designed so that they can be easily inserted into themselves, and then you can just clip them on to your eaves. They're designed for both the larger as well as the smaller bulbs. And they're very, very handy and easy to install.
And then putting lights on the electrical posts outside, is that a no-no or?
That's a no-no. Never do that, because what you can do is you can cause a problem not only for yourself, but you can cause a problem for those individuals that have to perform maintenance on those poles. We want to ensure both public and employee safety as well.
Any final tips for holiday safety?
Anytime you're going to use anything that's electrical, make sure that it's UL listed. UL stands for Underwriter Laboratory, and they are an independent lab that ensures consumer product safety. And if you have to use a ladder, make sure that you have somebody there to hold onto it for you. Never use a metallic ladder. We always recommend either a fiberglass or a wooden ladder, and that'll keep you safe from electrical shock.
Any candle tips?
Candles, they look beautiful when they're unlit, but people are tempted to use them in decorations. Christmas trees today, as well as other types of decorations, can be very flammable. So never use lit candles in any of your decorations.
Well, there you have it, holiday safety tips. I'm TK Trinidad, and this is Larry Pena.